guys, what is up? We are now here for the Smackdown watch party and reactions, the go home show to the Royal Rumble. This is going to be insane. You got your favorite Smackdown duo right here, me and Nick from Furious Nation. How you doing, my guy? We got a lot of stuff to cover. How you doing?
I am doing very well. Hell yeah, it's a big night, a big weekend. We got Smackdown, the go-home show for the Royal Rumble, the eve of the Royal Rumble, with a Rumble tomorrow night in Indianapolis, Indiana. Lucas Oil Stadium. The road to WrestleMania begins at the Royal Rumble tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. Most of all, we got the men's Rumble, the women's Rumble. We could get some surprises. We got WWE in the house in Indy tonight. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, me too. What is up, Blaze? Thank you for tuning in. But there is something we got to address here. Prayers up to everybody who's in that plane crash in Northeast Philly that just happened probably like an hour and a half ago to 2 hours. All I know is that there were 2 doctors on the plane, some family members. So prayers out to everyone who was in that plane crash. It is terrible. And Nick, you got anything to say?
All I got to say is my thoughts and prayers and condolences go out to all those affected by the plane crash with the Philadelphia airplane, and as well as before that, the Dallas airplane that was about to land in Washington, D.C. about like yesterday, like a day or so ago, not long ago at all, crashing with that Black Hawk helicopter and several dead. It's tragic, man. I feel so bad for those affected by it and the friends and family of those that unfortunately passed away. That went way too soon. You just can't take life for granted, man. It just goes to show, and anything can happen. I know like crashes like that are very rare nowadays, but I mean, it could happen, and you just can't take life for granted. There's any advice I could give to those out there, be nice to people, because you never know when someone's time could be up. You just never know. So you just be the best you can be every single day. Treat every day like it could be your last, because you never know. Just be the best you can be. And my heart goes out to all those affected by the horrific tragedies the past couple of days. So thoughts, prayers, and condolences go out to all those affected by the plane crashes from the Dallas airplane and the Philadelphia airplane.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Nick. Appreciate that. And it's actually where the plane crashed is right where my family is. Like my family, they're safe and everything, but they know that area well. So it is very, very hard right now for everyone involved. And I don't know if you've seen clips of it, Nick, but it's like all over Twitter. Like everywhere you go, it is there. You know?
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's sad. It really is sad. Like, just not something you would expect, and just it's awful, man. I feel so bad for those affected by what happened.
All right. But, hey, let's bring up the mood. The Royal Rumble tomorrow. We got to do our predictions, right?
Hell yeah.
We're going to start off with the Women's Rumble. So, yes. I think you and I have the same prediction here. So, who you got winning the Women's Royal Rumble? Who you got?
Well, I was going Io Sky to win the Royal Rumble. It could very well, but I've read a recent report that Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley is being considered for WrestleMania. Maybe it's Bianca, and Bianca and Rhea is a big WrestleMania money match. Maybe they have Bianca win the Rumble and move to Raw to challenge Rhea at WrestleMania 41 for the Women's World Championship. They got the Jade Cargill situation to attack her, but maybe they do Naomi versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania and Naomi goes heel. I don't know if they have Bianca involved in that, but if they don't, maybe we get Bianca winning the Rumble, move to Raw, and switch brands and challenge Rhea for the Women's World title at WrestleMania. I'm going Io Sky to win, but if Bianca ends up winning it instead, I would not be mad at that whatsoever.
Right.
So plan B.
All right. So for my plan A, it's Io Sky. I feel like it's me and you. We agree on the same thing. Everyone's kind of like pushed her off to the side here. It's like, oh, she's nothing to be worried about, but she's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And when I was talking to Joe on the Monday Night Raw watch along, we were talking about this. And we were talking about like our Iron Woman match and who's going to be the Iron Woman. Io Sky is still going to be my Iron Woman for this match. I don't know about you, but I got Io Sky for that and winning the whole dang thing. And my
I
plan
actually
B, I hate to say this, I god dang hate to say it. Charlotte Flair.
don't tell. Oh my god. I'm hearing
Charlotte Flair.
reports from WrestleVotes that apparently a title run could happen to her very. She could be having another title run very soon. Please,
Yeah.
please no.
I don't want it. I really don't. But
like, do we have to go through
my plan B.
the Charlotte crap again, where she comes back, cashes in her Charlotte in the Bank, where she's title match, got to be in a title match, and she wins the title, and she's already a 14-time champion. I could see her breaking her father's record, which like if she does, which she probably will, it means nothing. It doesn't mean she's better than her father. It doesn't mean she's better than her father at all. It's just the Charlotte Flair with her just always in a title match and always being champion, hogging the spotlight. It's nauseating. It really is. It just she doesn't need to be champion anymore. Like she doesn't need to be a top one, like female in the division anymore. She's a top female, but not the woman in the division. Like there's a lot of other women who are quite frankly a lot better than her, and like she's had her time. At this point, she should start putting other people over. In my honest opinion, she doesn't need to be a champion or face of a division anymore.
No, I agree with you, but that's just my backup plan because I really have a gut feeling. And all right, let's just go to the tag team match.
But however, my dark horse for the women, I'm actually picking Lyra Valkyria, the women's Intercontinental Champion. I pick Io to win the Rumble, but a plan B to win the Rumble, Bianca Belair. But my dark horse for the women, I'm picking Lyra Valkyria. If a second honorary, I'm thinking Stephanie Vatcare from NXT, which I think we get some NXT surprises as well as some returns. I think Stephanie Vatcare will be in the Women's Rumble. In fact, I came up with this today earlier. Women who I could see surprise entrants in the Rumble. Same thing with the men. I think Stephanie Vatcare will be one of them. Jordan Grace, no question. Becky Lynch, Roxanne Perez. I like to see Sol in there. And also, Sol Ruca. And also, a lot of people are talking about this, like, especially today. AJ Lee may be in the Rumble.
Yeah, I would love that.
Was on Pat McAfee's show earlier today, asked if AJ Lee was going to be in the Rumble. He's like, nah, she's at home with Larry.
And then she was like, and then Punk was like, why would she be in the men's Rumble? Why would she be in the men's Rumble?
And then before the show, even, I think CM Punk was like, I think there's probably going to be a big surprise in the Rumble, probably for the women, but I can't say who it is.
Okay.
If he's in the Rumble, man, it's going to be a big pop.
Yeah. So, for the tag team match, right, we got DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. So, I got DIY. DIY winning and retaining because they just got the dang on things. But here's a little fact. I think you told me this, and a lot of people said this on Twitter or whatever. The tag teams have not been defended. The titles have not been defended since WrestleMania. And that is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
When you think about it. So
yeah, I think it's kind of crazy and sort of ridiculous. I mean, you've not had those titles defended since WrestleMania, and I don't think they should have split the titles to begin with if this is what you were going to do. And you need tag teams on both shows as well. I mean, though, I will say this, though. At the end of the day, I am looking forward to this. It's 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
The Revival and DIY. If you remember NXT TakeOver Toronto #1, November 2016 Survivor Series weekend in Toronto, Canada, you had DIY versus the Revival for the NXT Tag Team titles in a 2 out of 3 falls, and that's where DIY won the NXT Tag Team Championships and a banger match. I'm hoping to get that sort of thing on tomorrow with the Guns and DIY.
Yeah. The DIY, dude, that heel turn, it added so much meaning to the run. It added so much meaning, and no one expected it. We thought it was going to be like one of them turn heel, but both of them did. And then now we got to talk about the Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes title match, the ladder match. Cody Rhodes is winning.
Yeah. They're going to win the show like the Rumbles, but I think I don't see Kevin Owens winning. I think Cody retaining. He's going to grab both titles, and I think either Randy Orton or Sami Zayn gets involved, and Cody ends up winning, which I could see. It's interesting that Sami Zayn's now involved in this, dude.
Right. Yep.
But do you think they keep the current WWE Championship big logo design, or do you think they go to the eagle design after all this is said and done?
I think they'll keep it. If they change it, awesome. But I feel like they're gonna keep it. So let's just talk about the men's Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So many directions you can go. So many directions. I got Punk winning, and my backup is Cena.
After what we saw Monday at the end of Raw from Monday night with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, you're not going to do that and not have CM Punk win the Rumble. I think there's a very good chance he does win. And then for John Cena, he gets the win for the Elimination Chamber. Yeah. That's what I think they go with.
Yeah.
Or I could be wrong. Maybe, and they tease The Rock, the 3-2-1. Maybe The Rock, because he's the final boss, he makes it entry 31 and he's in it and he wins the thing and gets Cody at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship.
Uh-huh.
Because that could be a possibility. But I think CM Punk.
What is up, Pirates fan Blues? What is up? This is your daily reminder to thank the New York Giants for Saquon Barkley. Thank you, Giants, for Saquon Barkley. And by the way, guys, please subscribe to my man Nick here. He is 8 subscribers away. 8 away from 200
subscribers, dude.
So hit that subscribe button. The link is in the chat. I don't see Roman Reigns winning it. I see him in the Final Four. I don't have him winning it. And I do have a hot take. The Rock will appear in the Royal Rumble at 31.
Yeah, that could be possible. If they don't do a 31 entrant, then CM Punk wins the Rumble.
Yes.
But the Rumble, Pat McAfee's out here starting up the show.
Yeah.
Michael Cole's on a podium in this arena for Smackdown tonight. Gainesville Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, by the way, where Smackdown is tonight. But we got Michael Cole and Pat McAfee in the house.
Imagine Logan Paul wins the Rumble.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen, but it would be funny. I think that would be hilarious.
I think he's in the Rumble too, I think.
Yeah, he is. He declared on Monday.
Yep. Which he got a lot of heat on Monday, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Maybe we get Logan Paul and Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania.
You know who I see Logan Paul facing? I hate to say this. I hate to say it. If Cena does not win the title, it's gonna be John Cena.
I hope not. I would rather Gunther and John Cena and Logan Paul versus somebody else.
Yes.
Or maybe we get Logan Paul and Gunther and Cena doesn't challenge for a title at all at WrestleMania and faces somebody else.
Yeah.
I would say John Cena to chase 17 towards the end of the year. I don't think you do it now.
No, you don't.
To be honest. Maybe that's the direction they go with.
Yeah, Logan Paul and Hulk Hogan, that's never going to happen.
Nah. No way.
Can you imagine that, though? Just the heat that both of them will get?
Oh, God.
It's not going to happen.
The whole crowd would hijack the whole fucking match if that happened at WrestleMania.
Yeah. He thinks Joe Hendry will be at 30.
I don't think he'll be 30, but he'll definitely be in there.
Yeah.
If you're going to have him in there, I would like to see him in the face-to-face with John Cena. You got to do that.
You got to do that.
It would be interesting, man. Though I do think with the WWE and TNA partnership, we do see some TNA presence in the Rumble. I'm thinking from TNA, as far as both Rumbles are concerned, Masha Slamovich would be interesting, but she's been feuding with NXT's Cora Jade as of late over the knockouts.
Yeah.
In fact, Cora was in action last night on Impact, which I thought was a decent show last night.
You know who I could see in the Rumble as well? And maybe into the Hall of Fame? The Hardys.
I think Jeff Hardy will be in there, no doubt. I'd love to see him.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, I would too. Sure.
Have Jeff and Punk at a confrontation in the Rumble and their history from 2009, SmackDown summertime. Jeff Hardy, Joe Hendry, and Masha Slamovich. I would like to see Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, but I probably don't think he will.
I would too.
reports.
I would
But
too.
that would be a nice surprise if he wasn't.
Oh, the first hour of SmackDown was commercial free.
Yes. Yep.
I just remember that.
Yep, I saw it earlier. I think that's
Logan Paul. Can you imagine if Logan Paul eliminates Joe Hendry?
Oh, the heat he would get, and though Denise would probably be ecstatic.
Yeah.
And
hey, what is up, man?
But
what is up, bro? How's it going? Hit that like. You're on the network side.
Mitch, imagine Denise on here tomorrow and she hears Joe Hendry come out.
Oh, believe me, I know. Trust me, I know. Hashtag EBC. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. You're on the Hardcore Sports Network right now. And then make sure you subscribe to my man Nick, bro. There's a link. How do you feel that SmackDown, its first hour, commercial free? I love it.
I like it. Like
it's
just the every 4 minutes commercials. It's please. I can't take that.
It's already better than SmackDown last week.
Well, I don't know if it's too soon to say that with this show, but they still don't need to be 3 hours. But they got Joe Tessitore in the ring and introducing Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I was an indie, just based off what they're hyping this up, man.
RB, what's good, bro? What is good? How's it going? He's on your channel, bro. He's on yours. Hit that like, man. Hit that like on Nick's channel. I already know you're going to.
And also, guys, I want to bring this up. Last week, the YouTube shorts from SmackDown last week, bro.
Yeah.
What is it, like over 750 views? That is crazy in that short amount of time. And I want to appreciate all of you guys for the support. And you have no idea how appreciative this is coming from me to all you guys. So thank you so much. And I just want to throw that out there right here now. And it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah.
And it's honest. Also, the second high-see video of my entire channel I've had the channel for. It's nuts.
That is crazy. I just texted him now. See if he could do it tonight. If not, he will get it done this weekend. So you will have it.
Cool. So I just want to say to all of you guys, thank you. And I appreciate all of you guys for the support, and I can't thank you all you guys enough. So thank you.
I want to go to Preston, Kentucky again. I don't have any thoughts on that. I'll address your comment in a second after this Kevin Owens promo.
Also, shout out to Paul Levesque, Triple H for going into this year's WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025. Very much deserved for the game, the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, and the current head of creative of WWE. Much respect goes out to him, and absolutely deserves to go in this year's Hall of Fame. He's done it all. He's been a part of DX, Evolution, a decorated singles wrestler, multi-time world champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, a King of the Ring winner, Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion. He's done it all in this business. And now he's the head of creative of WWE on the main roster on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. So congratulations to Paul Levesque, Triple H, for going into this year's Hall of Fame. So I just want to throw that out there as well. Congratulations, Triple H.
We'll talk about that more during commercial breaks when they hit 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So
maybe during a match if a match is not good. Ah!
Man, Kevin Owens, savage like he is. Oney's taking the Ingle Wing title off of the suspender. The titles are going to hang high above the ring with tomorrow and Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes ladder match at the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens says, thanks for nothing, Joe Testor. I'm out of here. Oh! CM Punk in the house from Raw. I mean, it is the eve of the Royal Rumble. CM Punk.
So I guess that makes sense.
I did not expect this.
I agree with you, RB. I agree with you. They need to put a title on Kevin Owens. I agree with you. Can you imagine if KO wins it and then Cody has to chase it to get it back? I can see that happening.
What? I think it's better with Cody chasing, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't hate Cody as champion. He's done a decent job as champion. He's not done bad at all. He's done a good job with it as champion, but I think it's the better story with Cody chasing than Cody holding.
Yeah.
So if Kevin Owens were to somehow miraculously win tomorrow, I would not be mad or upset with that whatsoever. I wouldn't. And it opens up a lot of possibilities. So, I mean, I think Cody wins. Either way, I'm not upset whoever wins. But if Cody wins, I'm okay with it. If Kevin Owens wins, I have no issue with it at all. So, there's the possibilities are endless with this. Just like the men's Rumble. It's
crazy.
Yeah.
I hate predictability, and now we're not getting predictability. It's perfect.
This is probably the most unpredictable road to WrestleMania we're getting this year. I don't know if it's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's kind of a good thing because nobody knows, and I think we may be in for a wild ride this year's road to WrestleMania. Very possibly.
I agree.
For years it'd be very predictable for WrestleMania, what's going to happen at WrestleMania. It's just been boringly predictable for several years. It hasn't felt like this in a long, long time. But CM Punk in the ring now confronting Kevin Owens. This should be very interesting. So.
Oh my God. They're chanting.
USA Network censoring holy.
They're chanting holy shit.
Yeah. I hate that, dude. I fucking do. If this was Netflix, annoying. You would hear zero of censoring. That you'd be hearing holy shit. Oh no, you can't curse. It's national television. You can't have that. I mean, fuck the USA Network. Those fucking pussified pussies. Like, I mean, it's like, who cares? It's a normal wrestling chant. You're gonna censor that out? Like, you gotta be kidding me. But anyways. Imagine if Cody and Punk is the main event of Night 2 WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Championship, and it's two of the biggest names from AEW, and how rattled Tony Khan would be if that were to happen.
That's a big slap to the face.
You want to ruffle Tony Khan in AEW a lot? That's what you do. I mean, if that happens, dude, I'm telling you, Tony Khan is getting those tweets on X ready to go.
They haven't fought each other since Ring of Honor, so there's that.
Yeah, Kevin Steen and CM Punk in the Ring of Honor days. Oh, Kevin Owens just said there's a lot of guys in the Rumble he likes except for Punk.
John Smith, what is good? What is good, my guy? How's it going?
By the way, did you know the Costco guys posted a photo earlier on X with Big Boom AJ holding the current design of the WWE Championship?
Yeah.
Apparently, I think Tony Khan probably made them delete the tweet.
It's gone?
I think it is. I see someone, Heel Uzi on X, an hour ago tweeted out, Tony Khan made the Costco guys delete the tweet with laughing emojis. If he made them delete the tweet, that wouldn't surprise me because Tony Khan is petty.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Owens, man, says he's happy CM Punk hasn't main evented WrestleMania yet, man. Yeah, Big Boom AJ had the photo and Tony Khan made him delete it.
Because I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, Tony Khan made him take that down.
Wow.
Tony Khan. Petty Khan. I mean, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever that happened because Tony Khan is a petty child. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not a leader. He doesn't know how to run a wrestling company. All he is a money mark, and that's all he is.
Damn.
Oh, Punk throwing shade at Owens, man.
Ah!
Bringing up Logan Paul. He's never lost to Logan Paul, man. CM Punk, dude. Gotta love it. Do y'all think Dolph Nick will show up in the Rumble? I think it's a 50-50.
I think he will.
He says he's not going to be in town for the Rumble. I don't know. We'll see. Jordan Grace apparently said she's not going to be at the Rumble because to celebrate her mom's birthday. I don't believe that. I think she'll be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm loving this confrontation with CM Punk and Kevin Owens, dude.
Is he gonna go into the ring? Get into the ring? Nope.
Nah, he's not. Predicted it. Kevin Owens walks away. At some point, we got to get Kevin Owens and CM Punk feud, which I think we probably most likely will. That was a very good promo segment with both men. That was good stuff. Anytime CM Punk is on the screen, you stop what you're doing and you listen to that man talk. Like CM Punk is must see. I don't care what anyone says.
Look who's on the TV now.
The Miz, the awesome one. And I know Adam Carl's watching, and yes, The Miz is awesome.
So John doesn't want to see KO and Punk. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I mean, I respect your opinion. I think it's a big money feud, to be honest.
It is.
And they may not like each other in real life, but money's to be made with Punk. I mean, the promos and the matches, good stuff. I mean, look at what we saw tonight. That's just the appetizer of what we could get potentially in the future for CM Punk's feuds for the future in WWE.
Andrade
El Idolo. I think he's going to be in the Rumble, to be honest. I think he's been in the Rumble. John Smith says, yes, I agree. Miz is awesome.
All right.
Miz versus Andrade tonight, one-on-one here on SmackDown.
Not mad at it.
It's an easy win for Andrade.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 8-man tag tonight. DIY and Pretty Deadly against the Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza. 8-man tag tonight. We also got Liv Morgan versus Naomi. We got Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes. We also got the women's U.S. title match tonight between Chelsea Green and Michin as well.
Jimmy Uso against Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
And guys, everyone do me a favor. Please go and subscribe to Hardcore Play and Rewind. It's a Hardcore Sports Network second channel where we have gaming, movies, podcasts, or whatever. Go subscribe to that.
Yes, and we are looking at the YouTube studio algorithm. Still about 8 subscribers away from 200, so definitely go subscribe to Furious Nation. If you're new here, go subscribe to Furious Nation if you haven't done so yet. It would be greatly appreciated as it would help the YouTube algorithm, and it would be overall very appreciative of all of you guys. So definitely go subscribe to Furious Nation if you haven't done so yet. So it looks like up next is Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yep. I don't know. Who are you going for in this one? Because I don't know who I'm going for. Probably Jimmy.
I think Jimmy too. I have a bad feeling Carmelo Hayes is going to lose again. Right here. Which sucks to say, which I hate to say.
And of course, this means Jimmy's going to win. I feel like this is how Jimmy's going to win. Oh, wait, no, that was last week.
Yeah. Carmelo Hayes getting promo time. Walking down the ramp.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Oh. It should be a good match, but Carmelo Hayes deserves better. Let's be real. Carmelo Hayes deserves a lot better than what he's doing right now.
Yeah, John, I agree with you. Miz is like a company man.
It's like a WWE's plan B in case someone gets injured. He's kind of there to just put guys over at this point, to be quite honest. He's not really there to be pushed like he was in the past. And he is getting up there in age, and I can't see him wrestling much longer. I know he wrestles a very safe style because that's the Miz, but I think, and he's kind of as a wrestler kind of outdated. What I would like to see whenever the Miz decides to hang up the boots and retire, I think he'll be in the WWE family for life. I would like to see him on commentary.
Yeah, me too.
And he's always been a very good promo, the Miz. That's always been his strong suit. So if you were to transition to commentary, I would give him a chance on commentary, to be quite honest.
I would too.
Yeah. But Jimmy Uso, Carmelo Hayes, a crucifix from Jimmy. Carmelo kicks out, and a vicious uppercut from Jimmy Uso. I will say Jay, out of both Usos, has gotten the most success so far. Jimmy is kind of just getting started. I can't really say how he's done so far. He's just getting started. But Jay, man, so over on Monday Night Raw.
It's because he got injured. He was injured and lost his steam. He got injured twice.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So that's why. If he did not get injured, I still agree with you. Jay would still be higher on the card than him.
Yeah.
But that still hurt his credibility.
Nothing against Jimmy Uso, and no disrespect to him whatsoever, but I just feel and I like both Usos, but I feel like Jay is the better one. Always has, kinda. And there's a reason he's called main event Jay Uso. He's been Intercontinental Champion. He's challenged for the world title multiple times. At some point, he's got to win a singles title again. And he's lost multiple world title matches as well.
Yes.
And he definitely made you believe on Saturday against Gunther, dude. He absolutely did. And just so organically over with the crowd. Like everyone's doing yeet, yeet. He sells a lot of merch, and he just has that genuine connection with the fans. And it's not easy to connect with the fans like that, like he does. But Carmelo Hayes now.
Ooh.
Tope over the top rope. That was nice.
Great move.
We also get Damian Priest tonight on Smackdown as well. Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Mouthing off in the front. Oh, suicide dive from Jimmy. Who's that? Who's that in the crowd?
That's Tyrese Halliburton. He plays basketball for the Indiana Pacers. He's their best player.
And he's sitting front row and had a face-to-face with Carmelo Hayes.
This is not the first time he's done it. Jalen Brunson, this goes back a couple months ago when they were in New York. It was him and Brunson that did it.
Oh, what an instant Gary turning Carmelo Hayes inside out from Jimmy Uso. Hasn't been bad at all. Very decent match so far. Jimmy Uso getting the crowd fired up. Oh, missed the hip attack. Carmelo Hayes moves out of the way. But runs right into a Samoan drop from Jimmy Uso. Cover 1, 2, kick out. Near fall. Man, Indianapolis bringing the fire tonight so far. First 30 minutes into the show. Dude, have you seen photos earlier today of that Royal Rumble Superstore in Indianapolis?
Yes.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Well, both men on the top rope. It's not
a lot of No, keep going.
And Jimmy Uso's trying to superplex, but Carmelo's trying to fight this off. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, like a super neck breaker almost off the top rope from Jimmy Uso. Or like kind of off the second top rope. And you see the Angry Orchard writing logo in the center of the ring. Sponsoring Angry Orchard. Now, I don't drink, but, not a drinker. But
I'm not either.
Yeah.
So
I don't drink once in a while, but I'm not a big drinker.
I don't drink at all. But everybody in the chat, I think Carmelo won.
Oh, what a move from
Nope.
Nope. Check out. He did like that facebuster like that movie does.
To the people in the chat, who do you guys have win the men's Royal Rumble? Who do you guys have winning? Both of us got Punk. So I want to see some different answers. You know who Joe had winning the women's Royal Rumble?
Who?
Sonya Deville.
What? Nah,
Sonya Deville.
She ain't winning a Rumble. No way.
I don't see it, but that's a very dark horse. I like it because it's outside the realm. It's different. It's outside. I love it.
It is, but yeah. I think you could say that, yeah. But another near fall in this match as well for Jimmy Uso. Super kick right on the button of Carmelo Hayes. That was close.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, this match, the second match between Jimmy and Carmelo, is better than their main event match from last week.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I kind of felt like their main event match last week on SmackDown felt kind of rushed towards the end. This one feels it's a better crowd. They're alive. I think it's much better with their match here tonight than last week.
And John, I like the pick of Sami Zayn, but Drew McIntyre, I can't see Drew. I can't. I have him going up against Roman Reigns at Mania.
I think so. I think that's where they go as well, and I have no issue with that at all.
I'm not a big fan of Drew, but
they had Paul Heyman and Drew McIntyre in a segment from Raw Monday after they promoted WWE 2K25. So I think we get Drew and Roman at WrestleMania, which I have no problem with. If we don't get The Rock and Roman this year. But so Carmelo Hayes just hit a very nice frog splash, but Jimmy Uso kicked out.
So I'm on Twitter right now. You're going to like this. WWE tweeted out, Punk saying, I've never lost to Logan Paul. And then right after that, Logan Paul is catching strays.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh my God! And imagine CM Punk feud with Logan Paul. Oh, Carmelo Hayes tried to cheat, but kick out.
It's over.
Roll up.
A fruit roll up.
Yeah.
That I did not expect. I had him winning, but not like that.
Yeah. Well, Carmelo Hayes tried to cheat, and he got a taste of his own medicine. Jimmy rolled him right up for a 3. Got a fluke victory, but I kind of figured Jimmy would win. I was hoping Carmelo Hayes to win, but
he's a guy that he's taken so many L's, but he can still bounce back. And his performance in the Royal Rumble would solidify that. Because a lot of people have him as the Iron Man, Matt. Iron Man.
And I think he'll be in the Rumble, I'm sure.
Oh, he definitely will be in the Rumble. There's no no doubt about it.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if Trick Williams will be in the Rumble tomorrow as well. If Carmelo Hayes is in it, I'm pretty sure Trick Williams will be a surprise entrant from NXT in tomorrow night's Royal Rumble as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Now we got a video Royal Rumble by the numbers. Love one of these videos, man. Royal Rumble by the numbers statistics, bro. I love it. Starting highlights: Rey Mysterio winning the 2006 Royal Rumble, John Cena winning in 2008.
Temple Plays, what is up, my guy? He's from the UK, by the way. DIY and Motor City Machine Guns are about to cook at the Rumble tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I agree. What is up, Brayden? What is up, my guy? How's it going? And guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the Hardcore Play and Rewind YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. I uploaded a new video over there. It's the Hardcore Sports Network second channel where we already have a podcast up and we already have a gameplay video. Oh, they're talking about Bianca.
And then Bayley holding the longest time spent in one women's Rumble.
You know what happened from the last DIY 2 out of 3 Falls match? They cooked against FTR and NXT.
They did.
That match was incredible.
Yeah.
That match was incredible. And then John Smith comes in and goes, Drew versus Cody will be a great feud for Mania. I can't see that. Nah. I really can't. It wouldn't be bad. Don't get me wrong. It would be great, but I see Drew going after Roman and I see Cody going after Punk. Or a Punk going after Cody.
Yeah.
Santino Marella.
He's only in 1 second in the 2009 Royal Rumble.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. I think the Warlord record may have been broken. Man, John Cena in that 2008 Royal Rumble was something special.
Yeah.
In Madison Square Garden in the Big Apple. Man, my favorite Royal Rumble of all time has to be 2007 when it was down to The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
McIntyre versus Gunther? We already saw that, didn't we?
At SummerSlam two years ago.
But was that a triple threat?
No, that was SummerSlam 2023 in Detroit.
So I'm betting on the Rumble tomorrow. So you're going with Drew McIntyre. All right. We'll see. We'll be live for the Rumble tomorrow, guys. It'll be me, Nick, Mac, Joe, and Denise. We're gonna have a big party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have one rule. We cannot go on Twitter at all. Because my phone is gonna be probably on another floor. I'm gonna block out of Twitter. We don't want to be spoiled. So that's what I'm getting at. Maybe you see it differently than me, but that's the way I see it. I don't want to be on Twitter for it.
Yeah. I don't blame you. You want the Rumble to be exciting, unpredictable.
Yeah. That's just me. But if you want to go on Twitter, go for it. I know I am not. Denise is probably not going to be on Twitter at all. I'm not even going to have it on my computer. I'll just be on it. It won't even be there.
Yeah. But man, I'm so excited for the Royal Rumble tomorrow. That was a very nice video package for the Royal Rumble by the numbers. That they always do a good job with that stuff, dude. They really do.
They do.
My favorite ones for Royal Rumble by the numbers from the years 2008 and 2010 and 2011 when they hyped you up for the Royal Rumble those years for a promo.
Yes.
When they had the 2010 Hero by Skillet, the theme song for the 2010 Royal Rumble, which was a great theme song. Living in a Dream by Finger 11 for 2011. Really, really good stuff.
So reasons for McIntyre to win. He didn't win the world title with fans due to pandemic. Last year he got screwed by Punk and Priest cashed in. That's a very good reason.
At some point, Drew's going to win a title in front of a stadium, but not have with no cash and anything. He does, and he deserves it because he's put in a lot of good work over the past over a year or couple years, and he's one of their top guys, and he's done very tremendous as of late, and still to this day, and one of your top guys, and he should be rewarded.
Yeah, and then John Smith comes in. I just don't like how WWE put Cena to come out late when he won the Rumble. I like it when someone goes for a while, builds. I like that too. Look at the Rey Mysterio, for example.
For this year?
No, I'm just saying when he won the Rumble.
Yes, in 2006, he entered at number 2.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio. That was, he went the full mile. That was incredible. When he lasted over 62 minutes, 12 seconds, that was absolutely incredible stuff, bro.
That was really crazy.
Was. And it was down to him, Triple H, and Randy Orton in the final 3 as well. Really, really good stuff.
So final 6. His final 6. McIntyre, Rollins, Punk, Roman, Cena. Why does everyone have Sami Zayn in the final 6?
Well, I mean, everyone he could be.
I see Jay over Sami.
I'm predicting the final 4, though. I think Punk, Cena, Roman, and then if I had to pick a 4th one, it would have to be Drew McIntyre.
So this is mine. Because The Rock, I feel like The Rock is going to join. So be in. I got Cena, Punk, Roman, and The Rock.
I mean, that's if The Rock's in it. Or if he introduces entered 31 because he's the final boss, then it would make sense. Especially that first Raw on Netflix, he wants to be having a drink with Cody Rhodes and be buddy with Roman. It just The Rock was telling Cody, "Don't break my heart," and then not happy with Roman Reigns and with the with him losing to Cody at WrestleMania. It's what was even the why what he did on the first Raw on Netflix. At least him winning the Rumble would make up for that.
Yeah.
And it would probably make a lot of sense. And it would get sympathy also for John Cena because it's his retirement year, and probably sympathy for Punk because The Rock is the final boss, and it just makes sense. And Cody and Rock is a big match.
Yeah. And John, I agree with you here. I agree with you.
I mean, if there's any time to do it, just do it now. Oh, well, why don't you build towards your future? Why do you have Rock steal spotlight away from talent who's more deserving than him? Why would you have him win the Rumble?
Right.
First of all, the story they've had the past year with Cody and Rock and the Bloodline, it makes sense. And do you do Rock and Roman now with not even any heat, no interactions, nothing? Or do you wait on that and do it for next year's WrestleMania, wherever that's held?
Yeah. You know who I see? You know who I see facing Chelsea Green for the women's title at Mania?
Women's U.S. title?
U.S. title, thank you. Zelina Vega.
Yeah, well, she's traded to SmackDown. Apparently,
that is why.
And the transfer window closes tomorrow, by the way. Zelina Vega moved to SmackDown with the transfer window and is out of LWO. And you know who's coming back to WWE? I think we know where Aleister Black is coming, which Brandy's coming to, and I think he's coming to SmackDown to be with his wife.
What about Matt Cardona? You think he'll be in it?
He's in Indianapolis for WrestleCon. I absolutely see him in there, and I think he will be. And that would be a nice surprise. And I do think it's a stepping stone to him coming back to WWE to sign back with him. And it's a long time coming. He deserves it. He's killed it on the Indies betted on himself, reinvented himself, made himself into a big deal star, and I think he deserves to come back to WWE, and I think he'd be much better off for it now than he was in his first run.
And I agree with Tempo here. I think Jacob Fatu, he's actually my Iron Man. So I think Jacob Fatu will have the most eliminations, and I think he will eliminate everyone from the bloodline.
What if he runs into Solo and Solo tosses him out, leading to Solo versus Jacob at WrestleMania?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
It's a possibility. But you mentioned Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega. I mean, it's not bad. I would have Piper Niven in there take the title off Chelsea Green, because I'm thinking if Matt Cardona comes back, put him on SmackDown, get Chelsea Green away from Piper Niven, and put Chelsea with her husband Matt Cardona as a heel, like male-female pairing as heels. Then have Piper Niven in the SmackDown Women's Division be a monster by herself on her own. Because I think Piper Niven should really be on her own. I don't think she needs Chelsea Green anymore. Don't get me wrong. I've been liking the pairing. I've liked the pairing for months. Don't get me wrong, but at some point, it's like everything has an expiration date and an end date.
Yeah.
And Piper's good enough to be on her own. Let's be honest. Her work in the UK on the Indies and in NXT UK, I think she could do well for herself, especially now on her own. Well, now we're putting her in the mid-carder main event in the SmackDown Women's Division as a legit solo act for Piper Niven.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Michin and Chelsea Green for the Women's U.S. title. This is their third match over the Women's U.S. title.
So nobody is picking Roman to win the Rumble? So I don't want to see it again.
No,
I don't want to see it again.
Unless you're going to lead to Roman and Rock, then I don't want to see it. Unless you do Cody and Roman 3 and it leads to Rock screwing Roman, unless you do that, then I don't want to see Cody versus Roman again.
Oh my God, this is just funny. James Ellsworth tweeted out, "My SmackDown win-loss record is better than Carmelo Hayes."
I hate to say it, but it's a shame what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown. It really is. He deserves so much better. You call him up, and he hasn't done shit as of late. Like he's fine, but I mean, could he be better? Yeah, absolutely, he could be better. And with them closing the transfer window tomorrow, I hope we get a draft this year after WrestleMania. And if we do, I would absolutely move Carmelo Hayes over to Monday Night Raw, because he's doing nothing on SmackDown at all.
Yeah.
But
why don't we want to see it again? Because we've already seen it twice. It's the same thing over and over again. Bruce Harper, my guy Bruce. How's it going, Bruce? Hey, Bruce. I think you're already subscribed to Nick here, but just in case, I'm going to put Nick's link in the chat. Give me 1 second. Just in case, but I know. Make sure you subscribe to Nick. I think you already are, but Miss, this is the first time I saw the new channel. It's awesome. Which one? The Hardcore Play and Rewind? That one? Because that one was perfect. All right. I think Bruce already subscribed to you, but he'll go check.
Cool. But Michin and Chelsea Green Women's U.S. title is their third encounter for the Women's U.S. title. Their first encounter at Saturday Night's main event last month was good. Their second one, not so much. I'm hoping this one's better.
Oh.
Ita feet. Michin gets Ita feet. And Piper Niven drags Chelsea out of the ring.
Oh, he just subscribed to you, Nick.
Thank you,
he just subscribed to you. He's a very good guy. Me and him emailed each other before. So he's a very good guy. I trust him a lot. John disagrees with your take. I disagree. Melo is putting in the work, and he can take losses for now.
I mean, I absolutely agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's definitely putting in the work, and he's having decent, good matches. Don't get me wrong.
Well, it's a kendo stick.
I just wish the man was just – I mean, we kind of expected him to be thrusted into a big deal like title picture, big deal main event spot right away, but I understand there's a time and a place, and you don't want to push him too quick. But I mean, the man is just so good not to be pushed properly.
So Bruce says, Nick, Mitch knows all the best people and channels on YouTube, and he tells me.
Yeah.
And if something's happened, he knows I can email him and I tell him what's up.
Nice. And yeah, Meechin and Chelsea Green ends in a disqualification. Meechin grabbed the kendo stick. Lame.
Does this mean it's going to be a fourth one?
Please, no.
That's asking. I don't want to see it.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see Meechin versus Chelsea Green anymore after this.
Yeah, Nick, you have 193.
Nice. Nice. So we got Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Thank you, Bruce. That means a lot. Thank you. I really agree. Thank you so much, Bruce. Like, you know what I had to deal with a certain someone. So thank you. That means a lot. Mitch, I am really excited about the Super Bowl and feel Howie's amazing to build another great team. I'm right there with you, Bruce. I am really confident here. This is the most confident I have felt about the Eagles in years. Years. I'm really confident right now.
I was hoping we get the
sad to hear.
Super Bowl. I was hoping we get the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl, but those damn Kansas City Chiefs are in it, and I hope to God they don't win.
Yeah. Mitch, that was sad to hear, but I know you always do the right thing. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You know, it'd be kind of cool. I don't see this happening at all. Can you imagine if Jimmy Uso wins the Rumble and then you have Naomi winning the Rumble? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but that would be kind of cool.
The chances of that are very low, but yeah.
It's very low, but I'm just like, dude, that would be so cool.
Yeah. But
Nick, don't worry. I know the Eagles are going to fly high and win the Super Bowl.
Just like Cody Rhodes last year in Philly finished his story, the Eagles need to finish their story.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Someone on X post
Cody did it in our home stadium. Yeah, we don't get to do it in our home stadium.
In Lincoln Financial Field, birthplace of ECW, the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wait, I just realized we finally got a commercial.
Yeah, we're almost 5 minutes into 9 o'clock here.
And my buddy just sent me a text.
Now they have a commercial for Taco Bell and their new pulled twin burritos. Love me some Mexican food. One of my favorite foods is tacos or burritos, but I mean, I make good tacos homemade myself, but I mean, I know there's Taco Bell, but no, it's not really real Mexican food. I mean, it's fine, but I mean, it's not real Mexican food. You want real Mexican food, you got to go to a real Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Or homemade, like quesadillas, tacos, burritos, tostadas, you name it.
Do you think Solo will? Yes, I really think Solo will be back in the Rumble. I don't know what entrant, but I love its entrance. I love its theme song.
Taking it all. Settle the score. Taking it all.
So, who do I think is the number one WWE wrestler right now?
Cody Rhodes.
I don't want to go Cody, though. I'm not going to go Gunther. I know. I'm thinking Punk. I'm really thinking Punk right now.
I won't argue with you on that.
Yeah. Reigns, I'm good with Reigns as well. But I'm going to go with Punk right now. Yeah. Cody, it's the same thing. It's the same song and dance. I'm getting kind of tired of Cody.
So maybe Kevin Owens should win tomorrow and have Cody chase.
Because
it is true. Yes. It's better with Cody Rhodes chasing a title than being a champion. That's always the better thing in story. Because don't get me wrong, Cody's been a fine WWE champion. He's done some well work. Don't get me wrong. Is it the greatest? No, but is it good? Yes. But I do think it's better with Cody chasing than holding the championship itself. I do. If Kevin Owens were to win somehow miraculously tomorrow and Cody Rhodes chase the title and win back the title at some point, maybe at WrestleMania, hey, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think it would make for really, really good television. I don't think we get it, but just my opinion. Let's say.
My buddy just texted me right now, Nick. He goes, AJ Lee, ? Because he sent me the Pat McAfee clip.
Is there a chance we could see her? Maybe. I'm not getting my hopes up, but if she's in the Rumble, man, I'm telling you, that Indianapolis crowd is going to go absolutely insane if she comes out. This would probably be the biggest pop since the men's 2020 Royal Rumble when Edge came out. And that was incredible. Absolutely amazing. I just awesome stuff. Just like phenomenal stuff when he came out. And no one expected
phenomenal. Where's AJ Styles here? There's no Styles. Phenomenal.
Well, he
had to do that.
Yeah. Well, Denise,
I think he'll be in the Rumble.
AJ Styles, yes. And he is in town he is in Indianapolis town as well. And him back would also be good for SmackDown because they could use a guy like him.
All right, I'll be right back because they're showing the Charlotte Flair vignette again.
Oh God, I don't blame you.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I don't blame Mitch. It's the same.
Subscribe to Hardcore Play and Rewind. Be right back.
Stephanie McMahon in the crowd. I think it's one of her daughters in the front row with her as well. Very nice to see Stephanie in Indianapolis, and she was on the Pat McAfee show. She has her own thing going on as well, her own business. Good for Stephanie McMahon. I'm glad she's happy and doing well for herself, and I do miss her in the WWE. I think at some point we get her back in the fold of things, maybe, but I am very happy she's doing well for herself these days. But Charlotte Flair video package. I mean, she's same old song and dance. She'll be in the Rumble. I hope to God she doesn't win it. But we got Damian Priest coming out. I think he is a guy who will definitely be in the Rumble. I don't think he's announced for the Rumble just yet, but I think he will be in the Rumble. It's about to come out. Most likely a segment. And it's probably announcing himself for the Royal Rumble, which wouldn't shock me. Yeah, in-ring segment with Damian Priest. He's not wrestling, just an in-ring segment. Still very glad he's on SmackDown. He needed to get away from the Judgment Day, and he's done everything there was to do on Raw. And it feels like a breath of fresh air with Damian Priest on Friday Night SmackDown. And the fact he's never been a part of the SmackDown roster before and being on the main roster for about 4 years, and all those 4 years, he's the first 4 years on the main roster, him being on Monday Night Raw, and now he's on SmackDown. It feels fresh, and like I said, he's going to do very well for himself on SmackDown. I truly believe that.
I'm back.
Yeah.
There was more angles of the plane crash. Terrible.
Absolutely tragic what happened, and I mean unexpected, and no reason for them to die. But it's just you just never take life for granted at all. It just goes to show you can't sit there and blame this and that. I mean, it's all in God's hands. You just never know when it's your time. You just can't take life for granted. Treat every day like it's your last day, and be nice to everybody. Don't be nasty. Show respect. Just be nice to people because you never know. Damian Priest having a promo segment now. I'll tell you, he's really coming. Damian Priest has really come into his own for months now.
Yes, he has.
Bangers with Gunther. Really good matches, though. Him feuding with Judgment Day after being kicked out. It felt like never ending this feud with Judgment Day, but he's had really good matches with Finn Balor. They had a really good street fight a few weeks ago on Monday Night Raw in San Jose, the main event. But that said, Raw. He's been U.S. champ on Raw, Mr. Money in the Bank Tag Team Champion, World Heavyweight Champion. He's really come into his own. I'm glad he's on SmackDown now. It just feels like a breath of fresh air with him on Friday nights.
I know. Where's Finn Balor, though?
Hell is this?
Fatu.
Jacob Fatu, Samoan Werewolf, and Damian Priest. This is interesting.
And then there's Tama Tonga.
Yeah. Jacob Fatu, all business, marching down to the ring. Not taking his eyes off of Damian Priest, and neither is Priest taking his eyes off of Fatu. Now, this is an interesting match. Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu.
I feel bad for Tama Tonga. He's just there off to the side.
Yeah. And Tongaloa's still out.
So is Bronson Reed.
Yeah. Oh, he's not in the bloodline. He should be.
Yeah.
He's out with a broken foot. He's missing WrestleMania, which is a damn shame.
That is true. You just stated that.
He's right. It's true.
This is crazy.
And make a name for yourself. Hell no. I'm gonna let you know exactly how it's going down here.
This is great.
Jacob Fatu comes off so natural on the microphone.
Yeah.
He's a very good promo. You don't even need to put him with a manager or whatnot. He's good enough to talk for himself, and as of late, he's cut some really good promos, dude.
Are we going to see this match tonight?
I don't know, but
I would not mind that. The hell? The hell?
Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, Damian Priest is blessed to Tama Tonga with a super kick. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
We're going to see this tonight.
Mike dropped the vest off. Here we go. Priest fought two face to face. Two monsters, two bulls at it right
They're
here.
bleeping out holy shit again.
Oh my god. Can we not censor out the holy shit chants, please, USA Network? Please. Like, you don't, like, what is the need for, especially a segment like this, the need to bleep that out? Why? If this was Netflix, you would see zero of the censoring. Zero. Which is why I can't wait for Smackdown to get off USA Network eventually to go to Netflix, which they're going to be on anyway. Like, it's they've done it twice so far in an hour. It's ridiculous. I can't stand these TV networks that
LA
it's like,
Knight.
oh, no, you can't curse.
LA Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight just kicked the chair right in Tama Tonga's face with Tama Tonga.
Jacob Hot 2 just punched the chair.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Super kick.
Yep. Appreciate that, Agent. Thank you.
To the back of Jacob fought too.
We're going to get a tag team match, I think, now.
Well, not now, but maybe later on.
Yeah. Agent, subscribe. Oh, wait, that's the wrong link.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Agent, subscribe to the Hardcore Play and Rewind YouTube channel. There you go. Me too, Agent. Me too. It sucks.
Yeah. Santos Escobar. Backstage with Los Garza. So Santos is in the Rumble. Santos Escobar's in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Makes me wonder, are they going to do a lot of surprises for the men's Royal Rumble?
I don't know.
I don't think you need to do much. Maybe a couple, but not a much, because I think Vince McMahon did that when he was in charge. He did way too much surprises because he didn't trust his current roster. And he had to dip into that cookie jar way too many times. I don't think you need to do many surprises. Maybe a few. Maybe one TNA representative, and then maybe either Aleister Black, if he can make it, or Matt Cardona. Maybe Cardona, Black, and a TNA representative, or like Joe Hendry, or maybe Joe Hendry, Jeff Hardy, and Cardona. I would say no more than 2 or 3, to be quite honest. I don't think you need to really stack that Rumble with so many surprises. You really don't. It'll kind of take away from the current roster. But pretty deadly and DIY 8-man tag team match coming up next. against Los Garza and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah. Nick, my buddy just texted me this. You're going to like this. This
Okay.
is genuinely one of the first Rumbles in forever. I genuinely don't know who wins.
I feel the same way. It's kind of unpredictable, and it hasn't felt like this way in several years. And you know what? I like that because we've not felt that in a long time. How many years we felt a predictable Royal Rumble?
Oh my God. Decade plus.
Yeah, at least a decade, bro. Not felt this way in a long time. And you know what? I like that. I don't hate that whatsoever. And that's what the Royal Rumble should be. It should be unpredictable because you never know who's going to come out, who's going to show up, who's going to win, most likely. I like that. And that's what the Rumble is about and should be about. That's the point of the Royal Rumble.
What's up with Ciampa bumping Johnny on his way out? I
don't know. Maybe it's just Ciampa doing his psycho killer thing, but I don't know. At some point, I do think once DIY drops those titles, I think at some point we get them feuding on the main roster.
I agree.
Just not now. When they lose those titles and when the time's right, I could see them feuding. And that is something that I want to see. Relive their black and gold NXT feud with Ciampa and Gargano. I'd love to see that.
I want that too.
You have Johnny go back as a babyface to feud with a heel Tommaso Ciampa. Hey, you get no complaint out of me. They killed it in their feud in NXT Black and Gold. They really did. And you had Aleister Black involved. Really, really great stuff. And I would not mind reliving that. And I would not mind at all if they relived that on the main roster.
I would not mind that at all.
Like even it's like an upper mid-card feud. Hey,
yeah.
No, zero complaints out of this guy right here. Zero. Dude, did you know on this day 15 years ago, the 2010 Royal Rumble? Fun little fact.
What?
On this day 15 years ago, the 2010 Royal Rumble.
My
January
God.
31st. Yeah, 15 years ago on this day. Man, the 2010 Royal Rumble, that was an underrated Royal Rumble.
Yep.
They had Rey Mysterio and Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship, Randy Orton versus Sheamus for the WWE Championship, and then he had the 2010 Royal Rumble. He had Beth Phoenix in there eliminate the Great Khali. He had CM Punk go on a little tirade when he had the Straight Edge Society gimmick when he eliminated like several guys.
Remember the RKO on Nia Jax?
Yes, 2019 Men's Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And then a 619 before that. And I think Randy eliminated Nia, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Randy Orton eliminated Nia from Jax from the 2019 Men's Royal Rumble. I think she did. I mean, she eliminated Mustafa Ali, that's for sure. I do remember that. But that was after she took out R-Truth, who was entry number 30, but took his spot. I remember that very well. And from Phoenix, Arizona, that 2019 Royal Rumble, which I thought was a good show. I thought that was very good.
So, guys, very sad note. It turns out there were 6 people that passed away in that crash tonight. It was 6. It was 6, yeah. Sorry I had to be a bearer of bad news, but I feel like you guys should know and just keep thoughts and prayers to everybody in Philly right now. It's disgusting. It truly is.
Prayers and condolences go out to the families affected by this horrible, horrible tragedy.
Mm-hmm. But hey, I was just thinking the other day about AJ Lee, right?
Yeah.
If she does appear in the Rumble, who eliminates her?
That's a good question. I think Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
Roxanne Perez. And maybe if she's in and if she decides to sign like a part-time special attraction deal with WWE, maybe we get Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez at WrestleMania 41 in a tag team match versus Bayley and AJ Lee.
Yep.
And you have Cora and Roxanne called up to the Raw brand. And you have AJ Lee sent to the Raw brand and Bayley's on Raw now. What if you do that? Or if you don't have AJ Lee on the WrestleMania 41 card, you know she's a native of New Jersey. SummerSlam 2025 is at MetLife, both two-night event. They're in New Jersey, MetLife Stadium. Maybe you save AJ Lee for that show.
Yeah. And also, we talked about this last week. I think Nikki Bella is going to appear in the Rumble.
I didn't even think of that, but there is talk she may return to the ring for one more run in the WWE. But we'll see. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll have to wait and see.
Right.
I do feel bad for what happened with the divorce she went through. I feel really bad for her, though. The domestic violence she went through. I do feel terrible for her. They have this thing now for WWE World for Las Vegas, WrestleMania 41 weekend. John Smith also says, do y'all remember the RKO on Stacy Keibler?
Yes.
Wasn't that before Randy Orton's WrestleMania 21 match with The Undertaker? And that was her Randy turned heel. And he was like a heel for 5 years until 2010? Yeah, I remember that, man. That was when they cemented his heel turn, and he had to go heel at that point. After his very very piss poor face run from late 2004. Now we got the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin coming out. Again, the Guns and DIY. It should hopefully be a banger tomorrow. I think it will. Let those guys go out there 20 minutes in Indianapolis tomorrow and let them fucking cook. I hope they do that.
Here we go. A 6-man tag.
8-man tag.
8-man, sorry.
Amen. So, 8-man tag. Alex Shelley and Tommaso Ciampa start this match. Or tag into Elton Prince of Pretty Deadly. I don't know about you. Am I the only one who feels this could lead to Pretty Deadly versus DIY for the tag titles in the end?
You know what I feel like it is?
And they may turn Pretty Deadly babyface.
I'm feeling a fatal 4-way.
Between all four of these guys? What about the Street Profits, though?
One of them's injured.
But what if they're back in time for WrestleMania?
I don't know. Make it a fatal 5-way. You can make it to a ladder match.
Yeah, you could. You could.
You need a ladder match for the Mania. You need something.
Did it last year, but it was 6 teams instead of 5.
Yeah.
And we're on picture-in-picture commercial. Not that long.
Look, the smoke. There's still smoke. You see that?
I do.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Inseguri from Humberto or Humberto Carrillo. Very nice moonsault from Humberto Carrillo. The near fall. Ciampa kicks out.
This happened the last time when there was a tag match with the smoke.
Yeah?
Whose entrance? Motor City Machine Guns.
Yes. Yes, it was the Guns entrance. This FAA turned away qualified air traffic controllers based solely on race. Just reading this now. It's still a shame what happened, though. Very tragic. Again, thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by the Philadelphia and Dallas airplane incidents. Let me ask you this, Mitch. Do you think Alexa Bliss shows up in the Royal Rumble?
I do. I know it's with her contract, but I see her.
Yeah.
I see her.
There's a report that they're far off in contract disputes, her in WWE. But she could possibly show up in the Rumble. Maybe it's just so people don't know to keep it silent. She does have some star power name, but she's a decent hand. I mean, she's not the best wrestler ever, but she's a good heel. And if she's coming back, I would have her as the goddess, not as this with the Wyatt Six.
I agree, because there's actually been an injury for the Wyatt, wasn't it?
Dexter Lumis.
God, what's his name?
I think Dexter. Lumis.
No, it was Uncle Howdy. He's the one who got injured, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. A buddy texted me. He was like, yeah, there's been an injury in Wyatt 6. That's why.
And that's the reason why the whole group is off TV, hasn't been on SmackDown yet, since we moved to SmackDown. Which I think it's kind of silly. Just one injury. The rest are not injured. Why are they off TV? It's one guy that's hurt, not all of them. So why are you having the whole group off TV when one's hurt? It's just, it's silly.
It's crazy.
And you could use tag teams on that division on SmackDown. Put them in there. There's no excuse. Just because one's injured doesn't mean it's the whole group that needs to be out. It's stupid. I don't like that.
I agree with you, John. I'd say, I agree with this. I think Alexa Bliss is more of a likely than AJ Lee.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen one, maybe that or the other way around, or it could be both. Who knows? This is why it's so good unpredictability for the Royal Rumble. That's what I appreciate with the Rumble, and that's what it's about, and that's what it should be about. We haven't felt like this in years, and I like it. You never know who's going to show up, so anything could happen at this point. Anything, as far as the Royal Rumble is concerned. Let me ask you this. I know it's highly unlikely, but I don't know about you. We talk about Royal Rumble surprises. Remember Mr. Kennedy back in the day?
Yes.
Kennedy. One of these years, maybe imagine he's a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. I know it's highly unlikely, but imagine. Because no one expected MVP to return in the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble, and it happened. Imagine Ken Kennedy's in this year's Royal Rumble. I know it's very unlikely, but just imagine he comes out. I think he's training wrestlers nowadays as well, is Ken Kennedy. I think he trained Tiffany Stratton, that's for sure. It's a fun little fact. Ken Kennedy was the one who trained Tiffany Stratton, to be a wrestler.
Yep.
Another guy who's a former WWE star who is on the indies doing very well for himself.
Who?
At some point, I don't know if he ever wants to entertain the idea of coming back to WWE or if WWE would be entertained with bringing him back, giving him another chance. Chris Masters.
Whatever happened to him?
The masterpiece. He had a lot of potential, man. He could have been something.
He did. What happened to him?
Had the muscles. He was a good heel. He could back it up in the ring and promos. He had this thing, the Master Lock, where it was no one could break the Master Lock, that full Nelson.
Until Bobby Lashley did.
Yeah, he had that perfect, like, muscular body. He had like $1 million body. He was like, most likely not, he was on the steroids back in like the Ruthless Aggression era for sure. But he could have been something. I think he may have violated the wellness policy, which ruined his first run. And then he came back in like 2009 and he wanted to get better, but then he was released for no reason in 2011 when he wanted to improve. And I think it was John Laurinaitis who wrongfully let him go years ago. And now Chris Masters or Chris Adonis is on the indies and he's doing really well for himself. And at some point when the time's right, I like to see him get another shot in WWE. And I think he could do well this time around in WWE. But he had all the potential in the world, man. But the WWE under Vince McMahon dropped the ball on him big time, I feel, with a lot of other guys, not just him. And Los Garza and the Guns not getting along. Can they coexist? Oh, joy.
Oh. It is over.
And they pinned the champions. Saban pinned one of the champions, Tommaso Ciampa.
That makes sense. Wake up, guys. There's still an hour and a half to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this show does not need to be 3 hours at all. May, June this year can't come fast enough, bro. It really can't. When they go back to 2 hours in May or June this year, and USA Network's upset because they can't get the third hour and they want to cancel Smackdown soon out of their USA Network deal, I mean, tough. This show doesn't need to be 3 hours. I mean, Smackdown's going to end up on Netflix anyway. You know? This shit does not need to be 3 fucking hours whatsoever.
No, it does not.
Something on my computer. Thought I felt something.
What?
Was I'm looking at my screen and I'm looking my battery's good, but my computer's not charging. But it's like and it's like I thought I felt something when I moved my feet. But I was like, one of the plugs unplugged. So sometimes, yeah,
Been there, done that. John loves it at 3 hours. Oh, I forgot. We got Andrade versus The Miz, and we have 2 more matches left.
Yeah, and Jacob Fatu and Samatonga versus LA Knight, Damian Priest tonight tag team match.
We have 2 matches, so.
Yeah. Oh, Liv Morgan and Naomi.
What about Liv Morgan and Naomi?
They're wrestling tonight.
Oh my God, there's another one. I forgot about that. 3.
So Liv Morgan and Naomi. We got Meech and Chelsea Green out of the way. The 8-man tag. Jimmy Uso, Carmelo. We got Liv Morgan versus Naomi. We got Miz versus Andrade, and then Priest, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, Tamatonga.
Oh my. So, John, why do you love this being 3 hours? Because I do not.
Yeah. Neither do I either. The majority don't really like this shit at 3 hours. It's too long. It's overkill. No wrestling show should be 3 hours. 2.5, I will take. 2.5 is the sweet spot, but 3, that should be only for PLEs, not a weekly show.
Correct.
Just our opinion.
Mm-hmm. That's fair because you love wrestling. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, it's fair. I'll take that. They have a commercial for Domino's. Not a big Domino's fan.
I'm not.
Terrible experience years ago. I got a pizza delivery from them. Took a couple hours to come for delivery to one of my places where I live. And it comes, and I swear, I kid you not, Mitch, it tasted like eating dog food. It was terrible. No flavor.
Oh my God.
It was awful. I didn't even put in the refrigerator to save for leftovers. It was that bad. It was terrible.
That's crazy.
It was legit like eating a dog's dinner, like a dog food dinner.
Damn.
That's how bad it was. Got like a meat lover's pizza, and it was god awful. And from that point, I was like, I don't eat from there anymore.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you want real pizza, you got to go to a real pizzeria restaurant because they know how to make pizza. Now it's kind of making me hungry. Talking about tacos and pizza. Now I'm making myself hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Boy. What the hell is this? Tamatonga's looking at those tag titles. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Tyrese announced by Pat McAfee.
They're not the best team in the league. God dang.
Oh, Pat McAfee, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta love Pat McAfee. I know some people don't like him, but I don't. I like him.
Oh my God. Hopefully Randy Orton returns at the Rumble.
In the Rumble or the ladder match? I think a ladder match.
Either one.
Or maybe they save Randy's return for the Chamber. You have Sammy cost Kevin the title, and Sammy versus Kevin happens in Toronto at the Chamber, and that's where Randy returns, setting up Randy versus Kevin at WrestleMania.
We'll see.
And then for Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn teaming up with Jey Uso to take on Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Thoughts on that?
It's going to be something to see. If that happens, that'll be amazing.
You know? I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah. All right. Who do you think will win, Liv or Naomi?
I have a feeling Liv Morgan because she's been getting some wins as of late. So I think Liv Morgan to
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
set up Liv and Raquel versus Naomi and Bianca for the tag titles.
Oh my God. I just want tomorrow to come faster.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no Dominic Mysterio.
No.
Oh,
Ooh, distraction from Raquel Rodriguez.
yeah.
Kick out. Almost an hour of this shit.
Yeah, 1 more hour, 2 more matches.
Thank God.
All right, come on.
This commercial, man.
I love Keenan Thompson, I do, but god dang. Hey, my guy Marquise is in the chat. What is up, bro?
What's up?
Yeah, Mark. If I pronounce the name wrong, I apologize. But how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you went both out. Okay.
some much needed oxygen in that. But what can Naomi do without speed? Deep here against Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was publicly stated now. Her quest to get eligible to take everything after opening up this year. With the loss to Rhea Ripley, the tensions are so high. On everybody headed in to the Women's Royal Rumble. And here comes Naomi. This is the championship deck. You need to imagine. To have the resume of the Naomi, just when the lights are completely fading. You find that second win. Something clicks. And you start going into overdrive. And you can see the effect it's having on Liv Morgan. Naomi up top. Naomi going for broke here. She has to.
Nope. This match is going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, Saraya's or Paige, her contract ends in September.
I did read that today, and that she said she's open to a WWE return.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, in the ring, I don't know, but as like a manager, maybe a backstage influence, I think would be suit her better. She doesn't need to wrestle anymore. She's done it all. I would have her as more of a backstage influence, in my honest opinion. But hey, I wouldn't mind her back. I'm sure Triple H would put her in the right position, and he got her much better than Tony Khan, for sure. I think Triple H wanted to bring her back when he took over initially in 2022, late 22, before Vince.
Naomi wins.
But
Naomi won.
Yeah, she wins.
Big win for Naomi.
Didn't expect that.
I did not either. Big win for Naomi. I'm so cool with that.
Something I didn't expect, but Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know why I just sucked Raquel Gonzalez. It's better, but Raquel Rodriguez, second Naomi and Bianca Belair. Big boot to Bianca Belair. Yeah, my pick is Io Sky.
Mine too. Oh, wow.
Powerbomb double team from Raquel and Liv, with Liv landing on top of Naomi and Bianca.
So what's the next What's the next PLE?
If you're counting NXT, Vengeance Day, though, if you're counting main roster, the Elimination Chamber.
They'll wrestle. Hopefully, they'll be at Elimination Chamber, maybe. Because I see Liv and Raquel taking the titles. I could see that happening.
I would have them in NXT and have NXT just burn them.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's Braun Strowman.
Dude, that was crazy how Braun Strowman was beaten to a bloody pulp last week from Jacob Faucher.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Some people I see complain, oh, why this could have been done with Jacob Fatu winning and then beating him down after. Why did this have to end it the way it did? Blah, blah, blah. I understand people's anger on that, and I get it. I get it completely. They could they have done that? Yeah, but I mean, you still got a very good beatdown. I mean, it would have worked either way, and I'm okay with what they did. Could it have been better? Yes. Would I have been upset if they done the other way? Would I have been upset with that? No, not at all. And I get where they're coming from. I enjoyed the beatdown. That's just me. But I respect everyone else.
I did too.
But I respect
I did too.
But everyone else has a different opinion. I respect your opinion. Sean Ross Sapp tweeted out 9 minutes ago that John Cena and Charlotte Flair are the current odds-on favorite for the Royal Rumble matches. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't believe that whatsoever. Usually the odds, like, you can't really rely on the odds.
Here's the Miz.
Oh God, this awesome one, the Miz.
My way.
The others are saying Seth Rollins is favored or John Cena's favored or CM Punk. I don't believe Sapp at all.
I don't believe anybody. I really don't. I don't pay attention to that.
From Sean Ross Sapp. And this is what bugs me with the dirt sheets. They want to know everything within the company. Oh, they're not begging for a job. They want to know every single thing from the company from within because they want a job and they beg for a job and they want to have the roster by the fingertips. Like they're just begging for a job and they kiss ass and they're just shilling for the beg for a job and they want to know every single little detail what's in that company and within the company.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I hate people like that who just want to kiss ass and just want to be a shell and be just fucking woke like that. I hate that shit. I really do. Just a bunch of fucking yes men who don't call it like it is. They're a bunch of children. They're just in it for the almighty dollar. They don't care about the business or the industry. They don't respect the industry. They're just in it for a quick buck. And I can't respect that.
There we go. Why do I feel like this match is gonna go quick?
I hope not, but I mean not too long, but
Maybe like 10 minutes I could see.
yeah. Hurricane Rana from Andrade. Hey, what's up, Cameron? Hey, he says, hey, Mitch and Nick.
Hey, Cameron, what's good, my guy? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
Guys, I'm 7 subscribers away from hitting 200 at 193. Definitely go subscribe to Furious Nation. I want to hit 200 subscribers. That's the goal. So definitely go subscribe to Furious Nation. For those who haven't subbed yet, definitely go sub to Furious Nation.
Here you go. I just put your link in the chat. There you go. Hold on. There we go.
We're at 768 views from the last week's Smackdown shorts, bro.
Yeah, my
Nick,
buddy, he's busy.
26 likes.
Yeah, my buddy Nick, the one who does YouTube shorts, he's busy tonight. But I'm gonna send him a clip that he can make the YouTube short for, and then we'll get it to you. Okay? No rush.
Cool.
You good? All right.
Yeah, it's it still blows my mind how many views I got. It blows my mind. And we're on commercial. Andrade should win this, no questions asked. Miz is not going to beat Andrade, no fucking way. And he shouldn't. Uh-oh. I'm scrolling through X as well. Also, Sean Rossap put out 4 minutes ago on X from Janelle Grant's attorney, re-amended complaint. New York.
Yeah.
Today, attorneys for Janelle Grant filed a motion to amend the complaint in her ongoing case against former WWE CEO Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and WWE to provide new evidence that McMahon treated Miss Grant as a commodity to sexually abuse and offer to other men. The proposed amended complaint, which is attached to her motion, includes never before seen text and voice messages from McMahon and provides new details on how McMahon coerced Miss Grant into sexual acts through her employment at WWE. Quote, Miss Grant's amended complaint reveals new details that further demonstrate the sexual abuse she suffered at the hands of Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis, and pulls back the curtain on the dangerous workplace culture McMahon created at WWE, said Ann Callis, attorney for Janelle Grant. Miss Grant looks forward to holding her abusers accountable in the court of law. The amended complaint provides new evidence about the sexual abuse carried out by McMahon Laurinaitis in WWE, including McMahon offered Miss Grant to WWE superstar Brock Lesnar for a sexual encounter during his formal negotiation of a new contract with WWE. And McMahon ordered Miss Grant to send Lesnar sexually explicit content of herself. McMahon sent a text message to Miss Grant where he fantasizes in graphic detail about watching as a group of men are, quote, surrounding her and leaving her physically, quote, wrecked, underscoring how he viewed her as a commodity to offer to others. A text message from McMahon to Miss Grant, where he makes clear that only McMahon has the power to, quote, arrange Miss Grant's sexual encounters. On occasion where McMahon video recorded Miss Grant while nude for Laurinaitis without Miss Grant's knowledge or consent. McMahon has the power... Yeah, consent. Details about this sham investigation WWE proclaimed to conduct in 2022 after it became public that McMahon signed NDAs with multiple women in which, quote, investigators refused to interview Miss Grant. The transcript of a voice message from McMahon to Miss Grant where he attempts to coerce her into signing an NDA, quote, really fuck effing fast, so he doesn't get kicked out of his own, quote, effing company. The initial complaint filed in January 2024 includes a text message from McMahon to Miss Grant where McMahon admits, quote, I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to fuck you.
Yeah, wow. All right.
Thank God that sexual predator is fucking out of this company, and he's never coming back. He ain't coming back. Vince McMahon is done. He is done.
He wasn't ever going to come back.
He tarnished his own legacy, bro. His own fucking legacy.
All right, let's just get back to this.
I'm glad he's out of there.
Let's just get to this match, all right?
Yeah,
come on.
I don't blame
him. The Miz is not going to win. He's just a company man.
Still has awful offense, bro.
They got to reward him, though. They owe him a receipt.
Andrade wins this, but Miz, again, I'd have him on commentary. I don't know what else you do with him. He's just, I don't know. He's not going to be pushed.
There's literally nothing you can do.
Yeah, you pretty much run out of options with this guy. He's pretty much past the expiration date pretty much at this point. I just switch him to commentary, to be quite honest with you.
Yep.
Running these from Andrade. Since Zelina Vega's now moved to SmackDown, I would put her back with Andrade.
Yep. I would have her win the U.S. title, though.
Yeah, not bad, but I would put her with Andrade. It's relive their NXT Black and Gold days. And Andrade was good with Zelina. They should not have split them up all those years ago. That was dumb to break them up. And with Zelina Vega now on SmackDown, and she's married to Aleister Black, who's coming back to WWE very soon. It looks like very much so Aleister Black's going to be a part of SmackDown, the brand he was on before he was let go 4 years ago.
Good. That's where he should be.
That's a former NXT champion. He's a solid name. It would be a step in the right direction for this show because he would add a lot to this to SmackDown, and the fact that he's a big Triple H guy, and I see him being pushed as a top guy on the show. I really do. And Triple H, he loves Aleister Black, so I think he'll be just fine in WWE.
He'll be fine anywhere he goes.
Yep. So glad he's out.
I think he should actually go to TNA.
Yeah.
I really think he should go to TNA.
It's different, but I think for now on SmackDown.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go to SmackDown, but I wouldn't mind seeing him in TNA.
Yeah, maybe for like a little mini run, but because they're partnered now, WWE and TNA. I don't see why not. If it's like for a little mini feud with somebody over in TNA, I don't mind. Maybe Eric Young. He's kind of this new leader of this new group, I think, the Northern something. It was on Impact last night.
Yeah.
And I think he beat up Josh Alexander or something last night on Impact on Thursday night.
He did.
I watched it. I was shocked. That was kind of nice. And they got some pretty good talent in TNA, I will say. They got Wesley involved again with the Rascals.
Yeah.
Oh, Judas Effect, the back elbow from Andrade. Very, very nasty.
And it's over.
We'll do the Judas Effect, or the back elbow from Andrade. I like that move. As I predicted, Andrade gets the win over Mike the Miz Mizanin.
Good.
You could hear that.
Yeah, you really
right in the
could.
jaw. I kind of like that as Andrade's finisher.
I do too.
Andrade gets a much-needed win. Imagine a SmackDown mid-card of Andrade, Aleister Black. You got Damian Priest. You got Nakamura. You got The Miz.
You got Fatu.
It's a decent mid-card on SmackDown for the United States Championship. You add Matt Cardona in there. That's a decent mid-card for the men on SmackDown.
Hey, Wesley, how's it going?
Santos Escobar and Damian Priest having a backstage confrontation. R-Truth. So R-Truth has moved to SmackDown.
Yeah.
He says, this is Raw. I like R-Truth, but I mean, come on. This is SmackDown. Get it right, R-Truth. I love you, but come on, buddy. Yeah. We like R-Truth, though. But he's on SmackDown.
There's another one for the mid-card.
Yeah, R-Truth, and he's a former multi-time United States champion as well. He's no stranger to that U.S. title. That's not a bad mid-card on SmackDown at all.
There's Tiffany. I was about to say she hasn't been here. And there's Zelina Vega. Well, she's in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Tiffany Stratton promo coming.
Yeah. So Papa Roach, Even If It Kills Me, is the theme song apparently for the Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes Royal Rumble video package.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even If It Kills Me by Papa Roach, which is a very good wrestling theme band. They've written To Be Loved for one of the old Raw theme songs, as well as Born for Greatness by Papa Roach, another old Raw theme song. the "To Be Loved" by Papa Roach old Raw theme song, one of the greatest Raw themes of all time, and my favorite personal Raw theme of all time. They got you so hyped back in like late 06, 2007, 2008, through most of 09. It got you so excited for Raw hearing that theme song. It was great.
That was great, yeah.
I miss songs like that for wrestling.
I do too.
I know there's pop culture and rap, but it doesn't beat like hard rock, heavy metal at all. And I miss that for wrestling show themes and even for PLE or pay-per-view themes. What happened to like those kinds of theme songs for pay-per-views, man? You had like Metallica, you had like 3 Days Grace, you had Skillet, all these other bands. There's other ones I can think of. Disturbed is another really good one. Ava Saints, Bring Me to Life is a very good one.
That is a very good one, yep.
Limp Bizkit, My Way by Limp Bizkit.
Uh-huh.
Or right now, the Limp Bizkit theme song for WrestleMania 19. That was a really good one. Drowning Pool. Saliva, Ladies and Gentlemen for WrestleMania 23 was a very good one. Rev Theory for WrestleMania 24. Really, really good theme songs, man. What happened to those kind of theme songs for pay-per-views? Now we get like rap. Now we get rap for WrestleMania for wrestling pay-per-views. I don't like that. Nothing against rap culture and music, but I just prefer metal, heavy metal, hard rock for theme music for wrestling pay-per-views and PLEs. That's just my cup of tea.
Yeah, appreciate that, Wesley. Thank you. That's on the Hardcore and Play YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you go check that video out.
Absolutely. I do like some rap, like Kevin Rudolph and Machine Gun Kelly, but I'm not a big rap guy. The Weeknd's a good one.
Yeah,
The Weeknd. Blinding Lights is a very good one for WrestleMania 36 theme song. That was a good one. The one last year I liked as well, Gasoline.
yes.
That was very good. Pitbull, Give Me the Green Light was not a big fan of it.
I was a fan of Pitbull when I was younger, but now I'm like, nah.
Flo Rida's very good. The Wild Ones for WrestleMania 28, that was good. I like that one. And Good Feeling, that was good. Diddy Dirty Money was I wasn't a fan. That was garbage. The I'm Coming Home for WrestleMania 29 theme song, that was trash. I'm sorry, that was not good. That was god awful. That was so bad. Kevin Rudolph, I Made It for WrestleMania 26. That was good. I like that one. Yes, Wesley, Across the Nation, an old Raw theme song. That's another good one. That's very close with To Be Loved by Papa Roach. That's number one. I rank it number one being the best. To Be Loved, and then very close second, very close to one. To Be Loved, Across the Nation. Across the Nation was a very good Raw theme song as well. Another one from like 2002. That was a really good theme song. Another good theme song for Monday Night Raw back in the day. Just seeing all the wrestlers like face up front, and then it's just like it hit hard. It was great, really, really great. I also liked Nickelback, Burn It to the Ground for Raw theme for the Raw in 2010. I like that one.
Yeah.
Burn It to the Ground.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Enemies by Shine Down, late 2016 was another good one. I like that one. Born for Greatness was okay. Legendary by Skilla, I did like as well. I did like that one a lot. The Search by NF was not crazy about it. What other good Raw theme songs? Feels Like Greatness by Def Rebel was trash.
Yeah.
That was trash. The recent one by Def Rebel, Born to Be, that was better. Still not great, but it was much better than the previous one. This current Raw theme song, it's fine. But I mean, it's fine. I have to get used to it to see how I really feel, but it still doesn't beat heavy metal, hard rock theme songs for wrestling. The first Raw theme song from like '93 was okay. I did like the one during the Attitude Era. That Steve Austin walked down and everyone brawls in the ring. It was a theme song for Raw before Across the Nation. Here comes Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton, Women's Champion.
So how long is this tag team match going to be then?
Probably a good 20 minutes.
No, I don't even think 20.
25 minutes?
I think it's even less than that. Look what time it is now.
After this match.
This is not a match.
15 matches. I know this is not a match, but
I'm giving it like tops 15. Hey, halftime.
What's up, Billy? Halftime.
It would have made sense if WWE brought back Across the Nation or Beloved. Yeah, burn it to the ground. Yeah, I miss the old music.
Yeah.
I miss the old music.
Yeah, Burn It to the Ground, Papa Roach, Across the Nation. Those are some banger theme songs for a Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I missed that as well. I wish we had that back.
Candice LeRae is a dark horse, but I don't see it.
Yeah. They haven't mentioned Charlotte. See, they don't mention Charlotte.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, Candice LeRae. See what I mean? This is not gonna like. Sir got another text.
You don't even deserve to say Nia's name after what you did. And you know what? You didn't just betray Nia, but you betrayed me. And so, that's right, you pissed a lot of people off, including me. And you did it because you're jealous. You're jealous that Nia prefers me as a tag partner over you.
And Candice LeRae getting the dreaded what chance.
Yep.
I can't stand the what chance.
I don't mind it.
It is kind of funny when the wrestlers fire back. It's like if you're this, say what. Then the wrestlers chant what. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, the theme was used before the Consternation as we're all together now. Artists and Slam Jam.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Nia Jax squashed her own partner, Candice LeRae. The John Nijax. Oh no. Uh-oh. Samoa drop. No. Oh! Pop-up headbutt. Oh no. Ooh! Leg drop on Tiffany Stratton. Oh, come on. Annihilator. Here we go. Ooh.
That is incredible. Tomorrow is the Women's Royal Rumble, and that is how we head into it. January of '88.
You know what's funny? As soon as that happened, I had the AJ Lee music in my ears. I'm like, what? I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Maybe we get Tiffany versus Nia for the chamber. 1-on-1.
Again?
No, I mean, but no cash, and you have Tiffany defend against Nia at the chamber in Toronto.
Yeah. So I think the women's rumble is going to kick off the show.
I think so too. I think the Rumble kicks off the women, the men main event like last year. Yeah, Damian Priest and Santos Escobar tonight announced themselves for the Royal Rumble. So 17 out of 30 men announced for the men's Rumble.
I thought Damian Priest already announced. I thought he already declared.
No, tonight earlier he did. It's just like Santos Escobar. Yeah. 13 out of 30 women announced for this year's women's Rumble. Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega, and Candice LeRae announced entry for tomorrow's Rumble tonight as well.
See, we're getting a commercial break.
Yep, 15 minutes this main event.
Yeah, because we got picture-in-picture now.
We talked about banger Raw themes. Let's talk about banger SmackDown themes, man. Rise Up by Drowning Pool was one of the greatest of all time.
Yep. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that's another good one by Drowning Pool. Old ECW theme. Yeah, that was a banger. Rise Up by Drowning Pool for SmackDown. Very good SmackDown theme. Beautiful People from like 2002 was very good. Everybody on the Ground from 1999 was another good SmackDown theme song. Let It Roll by Divide the Day is definitely in the top 2 of the SmackDown modern era. Really good SmackDown theme from late 2009. Really, really good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Know Your Enemy by Green
My
Day.
favorite is Let Your Bodies Hit the Floor. That's my favorite.
No, that's not a SmackDown theme, but that's a good theme though.
I thought that was SmackDown.
No, that was Rise Up by Drowning Pool.
Oh.
That was a good banger though. Both are. I'm not a fan of this current SmackDown theme.
I'm not either.
By Megan Thee Stallion.
Thank you, Wesley, for sharing it out.
So 15 minutes left of the show. We're probably going to get less than 15 minutes of a main event. Now let me ask you this: do they end the show tonight with a lot of just people throwing each other over the top rope? The show preview for the Royal Rumble.
Oh God!
Am I the only one who thinks they may do that?
Oh, that was the ECW theme song.
Bodies by Drowning Pool. That was the ECW theme. That was a very good one. That was a very good song though. I think it was also the theme song for both One Night Stands in 2005 and 2006 for ECW as well. And when they relaunched ECW in 2006 as a third brand, they used that theme song for about a year as well. But yeah, speaking of which, man, that ECW relaunch was awful. It sucked.
Yes. Yeah.
It was not good at all. It could have been something, but it was a fail right from the word go.
Uh-huh.
Yep, RVD was pulled over along with Sabu. Big Show is ECW champion who was overweight, didn't want to be there. And he looked unhealthy, over 500 pounds. He was not healthy at all. Kurt Angle had left the company. Paul Heyman left at the end of 2006 because of that December to Dismember pay-per-view, which was dog shit. One of the worst pay-per-views of all time. It was so bad.
Right. God awful.
Yep, well, there was a lot of turmoil. I think Tommy Dreamer asked for his release, but he was denied it. And Vince McMahon and Paul Heyman got in a big argument. They butted heads constantly, and Heyman ended up leaving the company. And I didn't blame him one bit. There's a story that Heyman wanted CM Punk, to choke out the Big Show and take the ECW title off the Big Show, but Vince said no, and he wanted Bobby Lashley to win. When Lashley won the title, he was a face and he was booed out of the building. I will say, though, the ECW relaunch did help guys like CM Punk out, but he was going to be a star no matter where you put him. At least it did help like guys like CM Punk and Sheamus and The Miz, guys like them, Kofi Kingston, Zack Ryder for a little bit. But overall, the relaunch was a fail.
Not bad at SmackDown tonight. Really not bad.
Yeah, I mean, is it still, like, is it a good show? No, but it's all right.
Look what I found.
It's all right.
There was a kid dressed up as Dirty Dom to Ray.
And Rey Mysterio, I'm sure, wasn't too pleased.
That was fun. That's funny.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, SmackDown, all right. I mean, I give it a 3.5, 4 out of 10. But I mean, much better than last week. Last week was
I was gonna give it a C.
I'll give it like a C minus. But I mean, it's much better than last week, but it's still not where it needs to be. It's all right. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. I would say it's okay. It was all right. We did get CM Punk and Kevin Owens, which was really good. Jimmy Uso, Carmelo Hayes had a very good match. They had some stuff with the DIY in there. Tiffany Stratton was a fine. Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae was a fine segment. They had a really nice Royal Rumble video package to hype you up for tomorrow's Royal Rumble. It was an all right episode.
Yeah.
And
the best part was the Punk and Owens promo. That was the best part.
Honestly. And a lot of video packages for tonight, and then for Charlotte Flair, and then for the Rumble. Pretty much hype a lot of video packages to get you ready for tomorrow's Royal Rumble show. And a really good video package for Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes as well. That as well. And then Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest in their confrontation earlier in the show. So I thought it was an all right episode. Much better than last week, that's for sure. Because last week was fucking boring.
I hope we get Fatu versus Priest at some point.
We should. We definitely should. And they had a really good face-to-face earlier in the show tonight. That was really good stuff. And might I say, Jacob Fatu is starting to, as of late, really come into his own. He feels more of a leader of this Timu bloodline. Well, we're 10 minutes left in the show, guys. 10 minutes left of the show. 10 minutes to 11 o'clock. And guys, tomorrow's Royal Rumble starts at 6 o'clock, not 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I thought it was 8. That is so... I feel like it's stupid, and I feel like it's not.
Hey, at least you get... If the PLE starting at 6, man, at least it's a couple hours PLE. Hey, it gets done 9:30. I'll take it.
Yeah, I think it'll be done around 10.
Yeah, probably. If you want to include the post media scrum or press conference, which they'll probably most likely do.
Yeah,
probably end around 10 o'clock as a whole. They have the pre-show from 5 to 6, but the pre-shows don't really mean anything.
I'm not even paying attention to this match, honestly.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Rinse and repeat. Bloodline in the main event again. Same shit.
Yeah. I wanted it to be 1-on-1, not 2-on-2. You're Damian Priest.
Yeah. Former world champion Damian Priest here. Tama Tonga flying over the announce table. Super kick on Jacob Fatu. Damian Priest. Fatu bouncing off the announce table. Thrown to the LED post is Fatu by Damian Priest. Tama Tonga now thrown back in the ring. 4 minutes left, almost going on 3 minutes now. Just ended already. I like Damian Priest. Oh, old school. Like an old school crossbody from Damian Priest. Little old school Undertaker there. That was nice from Damian Priest, I will admit.
All right, guys. Smackdown will end in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, Razor's Edge. No. Tama Tonga's got him in a sleeper hold. Tama Tonga's got Damian Priest in a sleeper hold. Damian Priest down to both knees. Wesley in the chat. MK has a phenomenal connection to WCW Nitro. Debuted on his first birthday.
On 1994? Oh, wow.
Oh, roll up from Tama Tonga. Kick
No.
out. Oh, what a right hand from the former world champion Damian Priest and a headbutt from behind from Jacob Fatu. Jumping DDT from Tama Tonga. LA Knight breaks it up. And LA Knight taking out Jacob Fatu with a running boot. Oh! LA Knight, Jacob Fatu go over the timekeeper's area. Right over the barricade into the timekeeper's area. And Damian Priest, Tama Tonga in the ring now. What's Tama Tonga thinking here? Tama Tonga runs the ropes. Uh-oh. Went for a sliding clothesline to Tama Tonga. Damian Priest caught him right by the throat. Uh-oh. South of Heaven chokeslam. No.
No.
Countered. Oh, what a clothesline from Damian Priest. Straps down. Here it comes. Damian Priest. He's got the crowd fired up. Damian Priest here. He's setting up for the kill. All rise for the former world champion, Damian Priest. Damian Priest has got Tama Tonga by the throat. South of Heaven choke slam. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest.
All right, guys.
Win.
There you have it. Smackdown is just about to conclude. We will see you tomorrow night for the Royal. Wait, hold on.
Oh, super kick
Fatu
from
with the super kick.
Post-match. The Samoan drop from the Samoan werewolf.
All right, come on. Just end it. Just end this.
Go to the end credits. Moonsault from Jacob Fatu.
I like that.
And Jacob
All
Fatu
right,
stands tall on the SmackDown Go Home show for the Royal Rumble.
All right, guys. We'll catch you all later. Hit that like, hit that sub. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Nick will see you tomorrow night for the Royal Rumble. And don't forget to subscribe to the Hardcore Play and Rewind. Subscribe to Nick. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. We are out. Peace, guys.